Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your boy, Shot City Trucker, checking back in with y'all. I'm sitting here live on location from somewhere in Kentucky at a pilot. You see that? Looks piloty. Actually, a big pilot. Not all pilots are big. Pilots in love sometimes are, kind of small. But I just want to appreciate everybody who has left comments. I'm real big on the comments. When you guys put comments out there, that lets me know that you watch and you're concerned and you actually, you actually care. But anyway, with that being said, someone actually commented that I don't curse, I don't vape, and I don't spend a lot of time doing shout outs. The only reason that is I want to project a professional image. Cursing sometimes offends people. Off camera, do I curse? Yes. MF for this, I'm dropping the F-bomb, but here, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I want to give out respect and I want to get respect too. And I just think that, just getting on here doing a whole bunch of extra stuff is not really getting my point across. And you guys are definitely not going to get what you're looking for, especially clicking on the video and it goes totally south and the guy's just doing whatever he wants to do on there. So I like to stick on the task, the topic at hand, and, say what I have to say. Get it off my chest. But I noticed there are a lot of guys that are trying to get into trucking or getting their CDL that have left comments and might be looking to come to Schneider or, anywhere. My thing is, do I think Schneider's a good company? I think they're a solid company. Not just because I'm here, but I have two companies to compare it to. I came from another mega carrier before I came here, comparing apples to oranges. Would I say these people are a little bit better fit? I would say yes. Because you can move around so much in this company and they have so much to offer. So you'll figure out, okay, well, do I like OTR? Am I a regional type of guy? Do I like doing, local or dedicated or intermodal or tanker or flatbed? They got it all. And you can just bounce around around about 6 months, you can change positions to see if that, line of work is for you. And that's what I suggest. Get somewhere, regardless of where it is, for at least a year. And after that year, the gates will open a little bit more. It's not the floodgates ain't going to open. You just, money raining down on you. But after a year, the gate opens just a little more as far as opportunities in this industry. After 2 years, the gate opens just a little bit more. After about 3 to 5 years, it's just wide open then. Then at that point, you got some skin in the game. You can actually start being a little bit more selective as far as work goes. And I know that for a fact. Do I think the IC Choice Board, that's what we need to talk about, do I think it's worth it? I do. Money is to be made here on the IC Choice Board, but you got to learn the load board. And that load board has to line up with your hours of service. And if you master those two things, your time and the load board, money is to be made out here on Schneider. If you fall by the wayside on any one of those two things, managing that load board or your time, you will not do well here. And I suggest a lot of people do 1 year lease to see if this is right for you, to see if you're going to make money, to see if everything's going to be okay in your personal life as well, because everyone is under the impression with the low board you get to go home as much as you want. That's true only if you've made a certain amount of money to cover all your bills. If you haven't, that going home is going to put you behind in truck notes. That going home is going to make sure that you don't see a paycheck that week because you were negative. So going home can be, a problem within itself. So I speak from experience because I didn't do a 1 year lease. I did a 3 year lease. And now I'm on the hook for this truck for 3 years. So I'm going to have to make it work. Failure cannot be an option. And if you have that same mindset and that same drive and that same work ethic, then anything you do will be, just successful. But I got wrong information. I watched a ton of YouTube videos. I watched hours and hours and hours of stuff about Schneider. But no one showed me their settlement. No one showed me the load board. So I didn't get that experience until I had already signed that lease. Then I was just like, oh man, you really got to really fine tune some stuff. You really got to, write stuff down. Like this book here is full of stuff that I wrote down, from loads to shippers to co-signees to what time loads come out, cities and states and weights and times. I didn't know I was going to have to do all of this. And the only reason I do all that is to give myself a competitive edge when I'm on the load board selecting loads. So, the long and short of it is money's to be made. The lease is good, but you have to treat it like a business. You cannot treat it like a regular company driver just doing your own thing, going home as much as you want and can book a couple of loads and go home. It don't work like that. At least not with a Schneider finance truck. If you have a truck from another carrier or your truck is paid off, it's a whole new world. But with a Schneider finance truck, the payments are a little bit higher, so you're going to have to get your revenue up a little bit more before you start seeing your profit. And then once you get that profit, remember, you're 1099 now, so you got to start putting away your own taxes. Nobody's doing that for you. You got to put away your own taxes. They're already taking care of your maintenance account. Rule of thumb is I would save about $100 and $150 on top of what they're already taking out just to have in savings. So that's my rule of thumb. Save, save, and save. So that's my 2 cents about it. Oh, before I forget, my email address is cjpj_82003 That's C as in Charlie, J as in Jam, C as in Charlie, J as in Jam _82003 yahoo.com. Email me, guys. Make sure you email me. I'll get back to you as quickly as I do on the comment side. We can talk back and forth, exchange numbers, text message, call. It doesn't really matter to me. I reply to them all. So that's my 2 cents about it, man. Schneider IC choice, Schneider National, Schneider period. Is it worth it? It's worth it.